The first time the legendary surfing wave First Peak happened, it was a happy accident. Now we want to restore it to its former glory, but on purpose. Back in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, people would travel from around the world to Florida to see for themselves what the North Jetty at Sebastian Inlet had accidentally created, what many called the perfect wave. Then it vanished. Why? What made it so amazing to begin with? And how can we restore it? Well, first, here's how First Peak worked. It was all thanks to wave reflection. An incoming wave would reflect from the base of the North Jetty. Only a small portion of the original wave would reflect. This smaller reflected wave would connect with the next incoming wave. The combination of the two waves created a buildup of energy, or a peak. That was First Peak, and it was unlike anything on the coast. But it didn't last. In the late 90s, the North Jetty's concrete pilings started crumbling and corroding. The park enacted a plan to rehabilitate the jetty by using the surviving structure as a platform and building a new one over the top. But that restoration changed everything, again by accident. Before its restoration, the North Jetty created wave reflection by a combination of two key factors. Thanks to its angle, which jogs slightly to the south rather than being perpendicular to the shoreline, and its reflective surface, a combination of pilings, rocks, and marine growth at its base, the North Jetty created an almost perfect recipe for wave reflection. After the restoration, one of these key factors was destroyed, the reflective surface. Waves now pass through the outer pilings and dissipate. They reflect from the base of the old jetty and dissipate through the outer pilings again. This process doubles the dissipation effect. Now the space between the old and new pilings acts as a baffle chamber, effectively dissipating wave energy and preventing wave reflection from occurring. But if we can restore the reflective surface, we can restore First Peak. We could reinvigorate the reflective surface with some plywood from the hardware store. But this is Brevard County, a global leader in technology, home to companies in aviation, material science, and space exploration. Nope, plywood won't cut it. Instead, the plan is to use reflective panels made from composite materials such as carbon fiber that are ultra-strong, eco-friendly, safe, sustainable, and adjustable. So we could easily fine-tune it, essentially future-proofing First Peak. A lot of these solutions are borrowed from the bridge and pier restoration industries. They're inexpensive, easy to install by hand, and come with the added benefits of strengthening the new jetty and preserving the old jetty. So everybody wins: surfers, our community, even the jetty. That's our goal at the First Peak Project. By restoring what many called the ultimate surf park, we'd help promote a lot more than surfing. We'd put Sebastian Inlet back on the map as a global destination for ecotourism, encourage the creation of fun and exciting jobs, and give a boost to local businesses who rely on tourism. We can do this with your help. To bring together park managers, commissioners, surfers, and engineers to restore First Peak, we need public demand behind the project. Donations demonstrate that demand and help us make it happen. Be a part of this historic opportunity. Let's restore a great surfing wave on purpose. Support the First Peak Project today.